Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to go for Antonio Candreva, because he brings a dynamism to proceedings, fast and direct. He'll engage his fullback in a sprint or two, and he can whip in pacey crosses. Not the kind to stand off and allow him to shoot either, because he can whack it with the very best.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chiesa. Quick glance and hits one! Goal! Juventus! First blood drawn.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Candreva.
Sampdoria have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
De Chilio. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Goes for goal, and the ball's come out.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Danilo. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Juventus come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Going through. Crowd calling for him to... He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Chiesa goes up and over. Gets it upfield. He gets past his man. Gets up to head it! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back! Quagliarella at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Sampdoria grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Gets into a dangerous position. Quadrado. Now can he finish? He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he's clearly not the only one who can't believe he didn't put it away. I think he's going to take some ribbon for that.
Ekdal. And here's Quagliarella. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's a chance! Goal! Sampdoria! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And it's played forward. "90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. And that is that. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They